Today we're looking at making a 55-gallon shop vac. So I'm starting with a 55-gallon drum and I'm going to cut the top off. I'm using a jigsaw set at low speed so it does not melt the plastic on the blade as you're trying to cut. As I'm cutting around, you can see my cut through there. Putting in an occasional screw in the gaff will help it from falling down as you're trying to cut and messing things up. And we keep cutting. And there we have the lid cut off, ready to proceed. Next we take our barrel and turn it upside down onto a piece of OSB. It's a little rough edged or rough surface, but I'm hoping it'll still work. And we trace it out. I'll also mention that I'm tracing it out larger than the barrel because I need the overhang for the gasket I'm going to put on there. Then we proceed to go ahead and cut out our circle that's on top of the barrel. A little large won't hurt a thing. And now we have a nice round top made to fit our barrel. Next step is to cut the hole to put the shop vac on. I'm going to use my old 8-gallon shop vac top. I'm just going to take it off. Needs clean. But I make a hole that the top will fit on, and just stick this inside the barrel and we'll be good to go. To get the hole the right size and the gasket area, I'm simply turning my shop vac body over on top of my lid, and I'll trace around it, and then I'll measure the hole for the filter housing to go into and cut a hole there. Next I'll measure where to cut the hole for the filter housing. So we'll come from the edge right there about 1 inch, and from this side about 6 inches. Give or take a little bit. Make it a little bigger than that perhaps, so it'll fit through easy. And we'll get the hole cut to put that in. And it looks like we're going to end up making a 10-inch diameter hole after measuring everything out. Then of course we cut out our hole for the shop vac filter to fit through. I just discovered a minor inconvenience. The shop vac, when I set it down into the hole, the clips that clip it down to the standard shop vac container stick down below and onto my lid. So, not to be deterred, I'm just going to cut out a hole for this to fit down into, and I'll duct tape it or something to make it seal so that I can still get the vacuum built in there to suck my junk up that I'm going to be getting. Note, when I'm making the holes to go, or for the tabs to sit down into, I'm being careful not to go inside my ring where my gasket's going to go to seal this to my flat top. After a couple of tries, I have made the little ear holes sufficient so that the shop vac sits down in there nice and secure, falls into the holes, and I should be able to get a good seal around the inside lip of my shop vac. And all I need to do is cut a hole here for my hose to go into, and I'm good to go, I hope. Now I'm going to place my shop vac hose about here and trace around it, and so I can make a hole, and then put a gasket around everything to seal it all up. Should be ready to rock. I have taken my OSB and I've cut out a hole for my vacuum hose to hook to, and I've also cut out the ears for the shop vac to fit down into, and I've also sanded the area around the edges where the gasket will seal. I've also added screws that stick out that will center this on the barrel and hold it in place. Now I'm going to add a deflector inside. I will be taking this rubber tube, sticking it through here, and then putting a elbow on the bottom, which will deflect the incoming material and make it go on a spiral, so that it will not just go in and come straight over to the filter and plug it up. Here I've installed my deflector, pointing slightly down and pushing things off to the side. Here's how it will be oriented inside. We'll squirt the material coming inside down and to the left. And on top I have the rubber adapter bushing, which I'm going to stretch out and install my hose inside here as soon as I get it warmed up enough. And here we have the completed union of the inside deflector hooked to the shop vac hose. To seal around the barrel and around the shop vac, I'm just using regular run-of-the-mill self-adhesive foam gasket. Here I have the gasket installed to seal the edge of the shop vac, and have a 10-foot roll. This is how much I had left after sealing that, and the bottom edge around where it touches the barrel. And then we need to seal around the monkey, or the ears of the shop vac, and I'm going to do that with some Walmart bags or something. Here is the completed unit. I packed some handy dandy Dollar General bags into the holes around the ears on each side, and I've got my hose hooked up, plugged in. I think it'll work just fine and dandy to suck all the blow-in insulation out of my attic. Enjoy.